Titi, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. I'm giving you Shakespeare.
Okay. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't see that coming. But there has to be a reason why beautiful lines like that have lasted centuries.
In fact, I mean, I like the fact that we're talking about a book on poetry today. Because sometimes you feel like a particular art is dying, and then suddenly it has like a renaissance, which is what seems to be happening again.
And suddenly someone is reciting poetry to you live on national TV.
In the morning.
In the morning.
All right, so Olatunbosun Taufik is joining us this morning with a new book out called Humans and Other Human Beings. It's a book on poetry. And, you know, poetry is something that I've really, moved me over the years, and which is why there's actually quite a number of poems that are still in my memory, like Wole Soyinka's Telephone Conversation.
Seriously?
I mean, yes.
Wow.
Well, not the whole line, not the whole line, but, you know. And, of course, we have Olatunbosun Taufik joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. First thing I want to ask you, you know, this kind of a thing is, you know, have different kinds of poetry, and I know that over the years you would have also evolved as a poet. But what kind of poet would you say that you are now, today? Would you call yourself like a realist, or, you know? What?
No, not really. You see, what happened is that the age and the time has shifted more than exactly where you thought it to be.
Yes.
So at this point in time, we talk about the postmodernist poet. You are anti-conventional. It's those days you talk about the sonneteer, you talk about those
rhymes and the rhythms.
Yeah, exactly. So today the boundaries are just quite removed.
Wow.
So that makes it very free for you to write in a very free way. So we call that the free verse.
Okay.
So free verse, you don't have to rhyme one
No,
verse with the other.
at times, for any good poet, actually, you have to work with rhymes, rhythms, and all the nesties that are needed in poetry. However, you should not be dogmatic to a fault. In other words, you should be creative enough to create a word. For instance, you have E.E. Cummings. He writes in small case. If you want to spell his name, he writes in small case.
E.E. Cummings,
exactly. So you have a lot of them like that. For instance, the Shakespeare that you talk about, sorry, can you recall that line?
Recite it again.
The line.
Shall I compare thee?
Should I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Love wind do shake the darling bud of May, and things like that. So that is a sonnet, and more talking about his lover. But for I think I'm talking more about the metaphysic. The metaphysical world, of which I believe that particularly where we are being Africans, and especially we are a kind of a people whereby we believe so much in spiritualism. No matter the way you want to rule it out, an average African man is an incurable spiritualist. Though he may decide to tell you that, look, man, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in this, but later on you get to know that one way or the other is still doing something that had to be spiritual. So that is why I came up with this collection. Okay, let me see what I can do with all this. I don't want to go conventional, writing about the love tales, you know, all those shibboleths you have out there. Everybody's just writing. But you just have to look for something that is quite different. So that is exactly what humans and other beings. Perhaps you would have asked the question that, who are the other beings?
that's
yeah, exactly, because I know quite well that you know the humans.
When you said humans, I mean, we know all the humans around us, but now other beings.
Exactly.
What exactly?
So yeah, the other beings, they are the other forces, other species that belong to the other world, not in our own world. But whether we take it or we leave it, we are being governed by all these spirits. So there are laws, the law of relativity, the law of this, the law of that, coined by the scientists and what have you. They are only trying to go back to the laws of the metaphysics, which govern the physical world. So because it's a dual, a kind of biometrics.
Yeah, like a dual world.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you have
so
the physical world.
Exactly. So you see, even before you can be successful in the African parlance, your Ori had to be a successful one. Least you can't be successful.
All right.
And also, you talk about your Oriki that we used to praise your your destiny. Then we talk about a lot of things. So if you are quite ignorant of all these things, sometimes you may find it hard to really understand what your environment is all about. Even the people talking about medicine, you talk about pharmacognostics today, dealing with all the herbs and what have you, is a high level spiritual interpretation or explication into the physical world.
Wow.
But nobody is ready to come here, because the first question you ask yourself is, when you look at the logo used by the people in the medical world, you will see what?
A snake.
Yes,
and a rod. You never ask them that. What exactly is this? Why? We thought you guys don't believe in magic. So why do you have to do this?
I have to ask you to read a piece of your work. I did note a lot of the use of Yoruba language inside. After you read your piece, we'll go to that.
Okay, let me just take you to this, because we know we don't have much time on us.
What page is it?
That's 171.
Okay.
171. Yeah, exactly. I just want to tell you about death, because that's the most fearful and most dreadful of all things that we ever think about in this world. And I think, let me quote Shakespeare before we go there. There was in a play Shakespeare wrote, and he said that
life is but
the major point that he's trying to make in that line is that he said the fear of that country where the traveler's bones never return, that makes the coward of our souls. In other words, because of the fear that those who are dead, they never return back to tell us anything about that world, it always makes coward of our souls. So sometimes when we try to dare things, when we try to do things, when we remember about death, the next thing, we have to squeeze back. So Shakespeare pointed that. And I was looking at this from the Yoruba parlance, Yoruba perspective, 171.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Go ahead.
Death passes. There is no cry, there is no sorrow to pacify death when it comes. Death comes suddenly on a visit. Is not invited and departed with his host, never to return again. Death takes the fish from the ocean, the lion from the jungle, the birds from the tree, the elephant from the forest, yet it spares not the rat on the way. For everyone is important to death. As long as they breathe, he must not pass them without paying a visit.
Wow, thank you so much, Olatunbose Taofeek. I mean, we can go on and on. I mean, there's some other things that you were talking about that I wanted to really tackle you on, but because I'm actually a poetry enthusiast, but I'm sure that after the show we'll have a sit down and go deeper. And hopefully you join us again sometime in the near future for some other recitations as well. Wow, thank you so much, Olatunbose Taofeek.
Nice having me around.
Once again, if you're wondering the name of the book, it's called Humans and Other Beings. Up next, we sit down and have a chat with Bolanle.
Don't go anywhere.
Food is ready, isn't it, Beyonce?
It is, it is.
Okay, so take us through the final process, because as you can see, it is ready.
Yeah, so what we did is we fried the plantains. Like I said, we cut it this way. Yeah, it's because we were trying to achieve a burger effect, just like this. So, yeah, this kind of effect. So
the smiley face effect.
So,
okay, but this is a frown though, facing the camera, but it's a smiley face facing me, yeah.
She's just excited. She wants
to eat.
Yes,
I am.
So this is mincemeat. We cooked the mincemeat in olive oil, garlic and onions, and a little bit of bell peppers and chilies.
Okay.
At the end, we also added chili sauce and ketchup to it. That is why it's like this. It looks really yummy. I'm even tempted to eat it, all of it at once now. So like I said, we cut the plantains and we fried them, and they are layered in between. And this is something very easy, something you could do at home within 30 minutes, and Yes, we've done it. Please try and replicate this. Ensure you tag me, MIYONSCA, at that's across all platforms with the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria.
Okay, before we hand over to Titi and Yomi, take us through the final dressing.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, there's some of us who are interested in dressing, not just serving the food.
Okay. We just make sure when you're cooking your food and or like I conceptualize my meal before I begin to cook it.
Okay.
I look at playing around with colors, and yes, we did play around with colors. Yes, this is our lettuce. Lettuce, we're serving the plantain sloppy joe on a bed of lettuce.
Okay.
So yes, we use the lettuce as a bed. We use the skewer stick and cherry tomatoes to ensure the plantain's old. As well as you are trying to beautify it, you're also strategizing. You're thinking like an architect. Okay, like this thing, they must stay. So yes, so that is what I did here. You use the skewer to hold it together, and that is your final meal. This is your plantain sloppy joe.
Plantain sloppy joe. Can
Yes.
we have a taste?
Why not?
Can
Why
I
not?
have a taste?
Why not?
Actually?
Like I said, Yomi and Titi.
Well, just before they get here, so that they don't finish the food. But anyways, I won't be selfish. Over to you, Yomi and Titi.
Okay. Wow. Okay. The kitchen is bustling with food.
In fact, the whole place is
Honestly,
filled with the aroma
of this food. Oh,
and I'm
goodness
waxing
me.
poetic
Okay,
because
so
of the smell.
honestly, I need to start trying to focus on something apart from the food. And who better to do that than bring us back to focus? I'm talking about Bolanle. Bolanle is in the studio.
Hi,
Hey,
welcome.
girl.
Thank you for
Hi
joining
guys,
us this
how are
morning.
you?
Good.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank
Welcome.
you. I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, so what do you think about our set? First of all?
You know what's funny? That's why I'm beaming. I'm so blown away. I love it.
You like
I
it?
love it. I love it. I'm
All
more
right.
interested in the kitchen, but this is cool.
Everyone
was
is
just
always
me.
interested in the kitchen.
Honestly, I have to say you look amazing.
Thank you. You
I know
look
we've known each
amazing.
other for a while. I'm not famsing, people. I'm not famsing.
No, I mean we're
I actually
friends.
know her.
Yeah, I'm friends with you and Oscar. I mean, you guys are amazing.
Oh, wow.
And doesn't she look great? Though?
Oh, she looks really
Thanks,
nice.
Yummy.
Really
You
nice.
see how his voice just went down?
Yes, ma'am.
Imagine.
And you know, she always looks peaceful and quiet and gentle.
Really?
But
That's
when she's on holiday,
Okay.
Hey.
she goes absolutely crazy, playing tricks on her friends.
That's true. That's true. I'm an addict and I love traveling. I'm a huge fan of traveling to different countries, but recently I've been traveling a lot to South Africa.
Okay.
And you've seen my South African trips, haven't you? Titi?
Yeah. Don't worry. Instagram is a go. But I have to say though, you've made a transition into acting as well.
Yeah.
I've known you behind, behind the microphone, but really, movies?
Yeah,
that
so
about?
it's been a really cool journey. Funny enough, when I actually first got into industry, I actually started with acting. People don't know that. Yeah, I actually
really?
auditioned for Tinsel. I was doing my NYSC in Ekiti State, and there was an open audition.
Okay.
And I asked my boss, can I come down? I got into like public transportation, came down, and I got in on Tinsel.
Okay.
I auditioned and I was given the role and the opportunity, but because I was doing NYSC, I wasn't able to do it.
Yeah.
So fast forward, now I think it's always cool when you come back again to somewhere where you started. And I was just recently in my first film, Isoke,
Yes.
which has done really, really well in the box
it's
office.
doing well.
And it's an
Beautiful
amazing
movie.
film.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it
it's been good. I think everything is part of the arts and it's part of expressing yourself. And for me, acting is something that even when I was in secondary school, I used to do dramatic interpretation and monologues. And now I'm getting to do it professionally.
All right, so this is going to become the next big thing.
Is it the next big thing? I'm more interested in just creating amazing content. If a really good opportunity comes around again, I'll definitely take it.
Okay.
But I enjoy it. I
So
enjoy it.
content creation is your thing?
Yes, that's my thing.
Possibly online?
Online, offline. So my sister and I, we do a production company called Sage and Walls.
Okay.
And I'm currently actually working on my first documentary. Yes, I'm very excited, and it's on widows in Nigeria, because I think people, we tend to forget the fact that, you know, they have a really hard time, and it's just going to be telling a little bit about their stories. So, you know, and I'm also doing travel shows as well, which is why I'm so passionate about traveling. And you guys know that I've been to South Africa quite often.
I mean, like twice already this year. And it's been, you know, the crazy videos that we see. I mean, it's
honestly, I'm thinking you have to be a special kind of crazy to jump off a cliff.
I don't even think she's Nigerian.
You did that.
A Nigerian wouldn't do that.
Okay, so let me explain. So pretty much what they're talking about, if you want to see any of the videos, you can use the hashtag #MySAExperience or Nigeria Meet South Africa, and it's all on Instagram, and also on Travel to SA as well on Instagram. And it will show a video of me and, you know, other people that I went with. I went Jackie Appiah, John DeMello, Orezi, Arise, and we all decided to jump off a cliff.
Really? You all just decided to go crazy?
Yeah.
Seriously?
And I think what's cool about it is the fact that, you know, when you think of adventure, you think of South Africa, you always, people tend to always think of only shopping, but we wanted to do something that's different. And that's what's great. You know, we're jumping off a cliff.
Bola, one day, I possibly will jump off a cliff. And I'll come and tell you about it.
But it was fun.
I can imagine. Only imagine. Imagination, in my dreams, only. Please, thank you so much for coming to the studio today.
Thank you so much
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
We know you took out special time in your schedule to come, you know, hang out with us. Thank you so much.
And we hope that you're going to join us for our breakfast as well.
Yeah, I will join you for breakfast, and you know, I hope that you guys will also consider possibly jumping off the big swing.
Honestly, I'm thinking we should take a short break now and head over to the kitchen
and finish up.
Let's go and savor that food. What do you think?
Yes,
should we go now? Right now? All right. Yes, of course you are.
Together.
Of course you are. Yeah.
Grab the phone for the selfie.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep.
So,
and of course, Jody is going to be joining us as well.
Yeah, Jody, where are you?
After her performance.
Okay, after her performance, she's going to be joining us.
All right.
Baby, oh baby, oh baby. When I wake up in the morning, I see your lovely face. Your cheeks like butter, honey from a teacup. You take my breath away. Your pretty little fingers so tender, like petals from the morning bloom. Your laughter a joy to remember. Heaven has blessed me with you. The very day you came to me, my whole life became brand new. Because of you. Oh baby, I see me in your eyes. Oh baby, I see love in your smile. You tell me, coochie, yeah. I understand. You tell me, coochie, yeah. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh baby, my baby. Oh baby, pretty baby. In the middle of the night I wake up. When I hear you cry, it seems something binds us together. Supernatural. I can hardly live a moment without you, because of you, Oh baby, I see me in your eyes. Oh baby, I see love in your smile. You tell me, coochie, yeah. I understand.
Wow.
Thanks, Jody. Come along. Selfie time.
Come have a
selfie
seat.
time.
Yeah.
Selfie time. Should I take it?
You know what they say? That thing that they write with chalk. Food is ready.
Thank you so much.
But your food is not here now.
My food isn't here.
All right, take that selfie sharply.
Okay, so let's do the selfies
All right,
quickly.
can you do it? All right, you got it.
My hand is
Higher,
on that
higher.
selfie stick.
Yes.
Is everyone in the shot?
No, we are
Almost.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we're there. Yeah. fantastic.
Another one.
I'm just too fresh.
That's enough. It's okay. It's okay. The food is waiting.
All right, so let's do our thank yous and then close the show for this morning. The food is ready.
Beyonce, you want to take us?
Do you want to take us through the process once again?
Just as quickly as possible.
Quickly.
Okay, we fried the plantains. It's not quicker, it's not dudu. So we fried the plantains and we made use of minced beef. We cooked it and we had chili sauce and ketchup. And yes, this is the final product.
Yeah. All right. So this is for our guests, of course.
Thank you.
Our guests get to taste first.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. All right. So time is far spent, and we need to round off for this morning.
Yep.
And would like to thank Payport Stores for the groceries.
Yes, sir.
And wow, time is up already.
Yeah,
2
honestly,
hours.
we have to give a big shout out to our friends at Homely NG. A big shout out to Fola's Place for my hair. And of course, my outfit is really, really great as well. Thank you so, so much to you for giving me this one. Don't worry. We're going to be back again tomorrow morning.
See you in the morning tomorrow for breakfast.
7 a.m.